Hey everyone, so today we are going to be able to work on our gymnastics skills as well as upper body strength training. So the great thing about gymnastics, other than stuff that uses a pull-up bar, you can do just about anywhere. So I'm going to go through the warm-up with you. We're starting with 10 inchworm push-ups. So you're going to work down 10 to 1, 10, 9, 8, 7, all the way to 1. So with the inchworm push-ups, you are starting with your legs as straight as possible, coming down, walking down into a plank. Get 10 push-ups. 1, 2, 10. Walk yourself right back up and then go back down. So now you're going to be doing 9 push-ups. 1, 2, all the way to 9, all the way until you have to do 1. If you have space to walk out, you could do that just like we do at the gym. If not, you could stay in place and do that. The next part of the warm-up is 10 to 1 bend and reaches. So you are doing these movements one right after the other. So you're going to do 10 inchworm push-ups, then 10 bend and reaches, then 10 of the skips for height, which I'll go over in a second. The bend and reaches, you're reaching up, reaching back between the feet, back up, all the way to 10. And the last thing you're doing 10 of is 10 skips for height. Jumping up, 10 of those. And then you're going to go back down 9 of the inchworm push-ups, 9 bend and reaches, 9 skips for height. Okay, then you're going down 8, 7, 6, all the way to 1. Make sure you're nice and warm. Then we're going to go into the workout. So we're starting with a 10-minute EMOM. The first minute, you have the whole minute to get 7 bent over rows with your dumbbell or kettlebell. So if you're using a dumbbell, go ahead and hold it vertically like this, holding onto the dumbbell head here. From here, you're just going to hinge forward at the hips. Keep your back straight, legs are as straight as possible. Get your arms straight. Now from here, I don't want to see momentum pop. This is a purely strength movement. So you're keeping your elbows in tight, pull it into your chest, lengthen back down. That's 1, and 2, and 3. So what I don't want to see is, if you're having to do that, then the weight is too heavy. See if you could find something else, maybe a jug of water or something to do these rows with. So you only have 7 in that minute, maybe less if it feels like you're getting lack of form in those. Okay, so the next minute, you are going to be working on your handstands. If you don't have your handstands, I'll show you the scale in just a second. But first, I'm going to go over the handstand. So you're going to get 3 of these total, okay? The first part of the movement is a controlled kick up into a handstand into a wall. So you want to make it as soft as possible. You don't want to throw your feet over and try to hit that wall. You want to try to control that movement to the wall. Then once you get into that handstand, you're going to get 5 shoulder shrugs. So you're pushing up out of the shoulders. Okay, and it's not so much a bend of the elbow, it's just pushing out of the shoulder to get that movement and to get that muscle memory to be able to protect your shoulders when you're upside down in a handstand, okay? So I'm going to show you that movement right now. Okay, in a handstand, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And come back down. And you're going to repeat that 2 more times for a total of 3 times. Maybe 1 time was enough for you and you feel like I'm going to lose my form or I'm going to drop myself in my head. That's fine. Maybe just do 1 in a minute, okay? Do what you need to do for you. If you cannot do a handstand or you're scared to kick up into a wall or don't have the space to do it, the next option will be 10 scapular push-ups in that minute, 10 of them, okay? So scapular push-ups, you're getting into a plank position and all you're doing is pushing up out of the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 10, and then you rest for that minute, okay? So you're going back and forth every other minute, 7 of the dumbbell rows, and then 10 of the scapular push-ups, or 3 of the wall kick-ups into 5 shrugs, okay? And I'll put that explanation in the workout description as well. Okay, so that's for the 10-minute EMOM. For the workout, we have a 20-minute AMRAP, trying to get as many rounds and reps as possible of 5 pike push-ups. So if you have a chair available, this is going to be a good use for the chair right now. Okay, if you are still working on your handstand push-ups, a good way to start is just getting into a pike position. So you're here, your legs are as straight as possible, your back is as straight as possible, and you're pushing up, head to the ground, right back up. 1, 2, If that feels really easy for you, the next step would be to get onto a chair, either your knees or your feet. Again, stacking up the shoulders over the hips, and 1, 2, 3, all the way to 5. You have 5 pike push-ups of either variation. The next thing is 10 pistol squats. Those are the one-legged squats. So if you do not have your one-legged squats, you can use that chair. Okay? Going all the way down, resting, standing right back up. Make sure you stand all the way up on this leg before you drop this leg down. Okay, and then alternate legs. 2, 3, okay? 10 total, so that's 5 each leg. Then you have 40 mountain climbers. This is 40 total, getting back into that plank position. Trying to bring your knee as close to your tricep as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the way to 40. Get as many rounds and reps of that as possible. Let us know if you have any questions.